is the sound.
This is the sound.
This is the sound.
This is the sound
of worlds beyond number.
Consider the ancient and noble flamingo, where nature and fortune did not evolve an apex predator, instead a lord of resilience came to be. To make a home within extremity is to dare your enemy to betray their own body to violate yours. Quote attributed to Seth Kamori IV, FE 1263. We rejoin our motley crew, seemingly far away from the danger to which you've become accustomed over the last couple of days since you were taken from Jenipar. You find yourselves now looking out over a calm and beautiful pale blue swimming pool at the edge of a bungalow here in Havana. A moon owned by the Kamori family, a resort, a hideaway. And that's what you're doing now. You are, in fact, hiding away from a cull, from a pull gone wrong, from an apostate. Z, you've just finished a phone call with your mother, connecting with your family. It's quiet once again, peaceful. You can hear the sound of birdsong, both real and piped in, gets a little louder. This is a place that, for all of its affectation of lower technology, knows how to curate a mood via specific heightening and lowering of your surroundings. This is a place that is curated for people like you, for families like you. What would you like to do?
I think Zadavin is taking his shirt off and is pacing back and forth around the deep end of the pool, vaping incessantly. You know, that feeling you always get around a pool where you don't know the temperature and you're like, is it too cold? Is it too warm? I think it's just caught in this moment before jumping, just running through in his head the moments of the call, the moment of his mother reminding him that she is his mother and will worry about him no matter what he does. I think there's just this replay of the moments of the call, of Excelsior's words to consider the members of his family, his intuition versus hard fact. I think just this day, as it has unfolded, walking it back over and over again.
You watch as the light of this place, so very artificial because it's black sky beyond the greenhouse, plays off of water again. It's that artificialness of the blue. It's a pool, and it doesn't give you any sort of sign about what it would be like, what it would feel like for your skin to break through. It could be colder than you expect. It might be obnoxiously warm, like a bath, cloying and coddling. There's no way to know until you jump.
Having sort of safely disposed of that call and the sort of data pathway that was used to get there, I think Excelsior is waiting at a respectful distance to see what Zadavin will decide to do next, and is also sort of regarding Chi, but very much just sort of standing at attention. We seem to have arrived at some temporary, this is our first safety we've arrived at since the pole cull began on Jenipar. So Excelsior's just sort of on standby mode, humming softly to himself in the corner.
She has changed into a bathing suit. It covers the important bits and is lounging on a floating raft in the pool.
Oh, you're in the pool?
Yes, I'm in the pool. I have not entered the water, but I have surreptitiously dipped my toes in because you have to test the water, at least. I am currently sipping an electric pink cocktail of some sort in a bowl.
And I think you feel that this water is just a little bit on the cool side. You've lived so long and in so many permutations of your life in a service industry that you're like, is this a note? Do I have a note for them? Is this water a little chilly?
They weren't quite ready for us, and so I understand that it does take a moment for the heating elements to warm up. Nobody else is swimming either, and I'm going to take everybody else's lead. But for now, it is just nice to sip and float for but a moment. At least on the surface, everything is very calm.
If you close your eyes and sort of strain your ears, you can feel the heater of the pool is on and trying to catch up. It's almost like a metaphor. That you're like, this place is trying to become more hospitable, and everything around you, the slight chill of the water, the lack of a sense of true sun beyond the lights and the greenery, everything's trying desperately to convince you it's hospitable here.
I'm not annoyed. I just appreciate the effort and seeing what people can do when taken unawares.
Hey, Excelsior?
My man, what can I do for you?
How does the whole, drugs thing work with you? Do you still have some on my blood? Would it be possible to hit that physic one more time, or have you already thrown that out? Do you have any left?
Of the physic?
Well, you were using my blood to experience the trip with me earlier.
I do not maintain biological material.
So you're not holding on to my blood?
Normally, that would be something that I asked for data access to. If you would like me to hold on to your blood, I would be more than happy to oblige.
No, I'm just hoping that you have some of my blood left over so we can get another hit. But if not, it's fucking fine.
I think in this instance, delighted to inform you that I did not illegally keep your blood.
Fuck. Okay, it's fine, dude. It's fine.
You might want to circle back later, though. It never hurts to have an arena store some of your blood for later.
As an arena, we do offer medical care services and genetic testing in advance of modification services. I can hold on to your blood, your bone, your stem cells.
I don't want, I don't want you to hold on to my blood for, medical stuff. I was hoping, I don't know how it all works. So
Can you not get physics here? Or do you not trust the physics here?
The quality's fucking whatever. That's the problem. I'm sure that we can talk to some busboy somewhere, but we all know where that leads.
I would be more than happy to procure whatever physic this establishment offers. Additionally, I developed a number of plans. And I'm going to scan out and say, I've developed 3 itineraries for rest and relaxation if we would like to wait for your allies to reach out and let you know that the situation has meaningfully changed. I have 3 further run and flee to even more remote location plans. And I also have 3 revenge plans. If we would like to kick into high gear and seek vengeance on those in your family who have wronged you.
Fun. Okay. Could you just kind of maybe collate those? These all seem to be about 15 to 20 pages and up. Could we get these all can I get a one-pager that just has everything?
I can do a one-pager for each. I can do a one-pager for all 9.
Let's do one pager for all total,
Great. Rest and relaxation number 1. Tonight, the commemorative Hula Nua ice sculpture competition will be occurring on the fun deck downstairs. We make our way down there, order some pork sliders, and enjoy some...
This is a fucking huge page, Excelsior.
Sorry, even more condensed. Party with ice sculptures. Take out some speedboats. go on a fun fact-finding jungle excursion where we learn more about the local wildlife. Heading to flea plans. Bury ourselves in a custom-made bunker on an asteroid. Become smugglers and begin a life burning away any biometric or digital data and starting new lives as a small folk band. Folk band.
That's your read on the three of us as a band?
As a cover for
you
smuggling.
Go folk. Oh, we are a folk band. That's a cover for smuggling.
Zadovin, do you play anything?
No, of course I don't, G. Keep going.
Upload our consciousnesses into a digital hard drive. Put that hard drive onto a solar backup generator and launch it as a satellite around a sun to give ourselves 1,000,000 years of wait time.
Oh, like a Millennium ship.
Yes. Revenge plans. Revenge plan number 1. Go back to Carueda and start to carve a bloody path through those that wronged us there, starting with whoever hired the assassin. Number 2, while your mother is attempting to clean up matters in this regard, we head to the Avirex home planet in disguise so that we can see what the fallout is of her efforts in real time and begin a bloody path of destruction there. Number 3, we go to the Arena homeworld and the nascent Durali, where we rely on my network to establish any points of data into the larger conspiracy and attempt to wield political influence there to crush the lives and bloodlines of those who've wronged you on a more long-term basis.
I'm going to be honest, I actually do have my own plans for this evening, but I just really love that he put this together because I just spend so much time in my everyday life having to put together itineraries for other people and for my staff that it is such a joy to have somebody else do it for once. Thank you. That was so thoughtful.
We strive to lessen the mental load.
Oh, that's wonderful. I have a lot of work to do. I really do need to sort of dig in on the situation on Jenipar, and I am interested in following up on what's happening with your situation, Z. You know, I think perhaps checking out the ice sculptures, if we can fit that in, would be nice if you're looking forward to that. Excelsior.
A vote for ice sculpture, lovely.
Excelsior. As your mind drifts back to the Hulanua ice sculpture contest. Because you were kind of standing off and away from the pool, you see a little bit of flash of color in a small rectangular area on like one of the first cabinets and like counters that you would see, a place to set your keys as you walk into this little bungalow. Something the size of a business card has just flashed.
I would like to investigate it.
It's a bit of an old-fashioned idea. It harkens back to a time on Earth when they left calling cards for one another in order to seek invitation and meet one another. This is a bright pink little display. Give me a reason roll. The difficulty is only going to be a 6, just to recognize the symbol in black next to a name.
I do not succeed. Quibble. Same result. I don't get it.
All right. I think based on the name, even if the deeper intricacies of this symbol evade you, which is it's a black profile of a crook-shaped bird, the last name of the person who has called on all three of you, maybe just Z, the name Wallen Kamuri. Kamuri is enough of a signal that this is clearly someone from the family. But there are nuances to the stylization and detail in that symbol that evade you in this moment.
Ms. Tanka, you mentioned that you had plans to dine tonight. Which establishment in the resort were you planning on dining at?
Oh, I didn't mean plans for dining. I would love to join you all if you have any plans. This was more in regards to work and, improvising plans based upon that.
Fantastic. The location that we'll be dining tonight, if we're intending to see the ice sculpture competition, will require, I think, some, I would say, not fully formal, but perhaps some evening wear. Would you like me to steam some belongings that we've found here in the bungalow?
Phenomenal, yes.
I pour a bottle of water into a compartment on my chest. And I will produce the calling card and hand it to Zadavin. Calling card by one Wallen Kamuri. There are some artistic strokes that have a calligraphical meaning that I can't quite parse. Perhaps it is something that to a member of one of the 5 great families would be recognizable. However, for myself, it escapes me.
I'll take, and just immediately, is the name Wallen Kamuri, does that produce anything? Have I met this person, heard about this person, read about this person?
Why don't you give me a roll? I'll let you decide between reason and will.
I mean, I'll always choose will. I'll always choose will. But
the difficulty is a 6, but I'm going to give you advantage.
Okay, fantastic. 10.
That'll do. So I don't think you've ever met Wallen, but that is a Trent name. Mm-hmm. So you have to discern via the brushstrokes and the fact that this seems to be the cleanest and simplest symbol for the Kamuri family lets you know that this is the Wallen Kamuri. Out of Trent culture, this is a person that walks around with this name, and all others use iterations and permutations. Implication being that it's probably an older figure in the family. Doesn't have to be. But to your mind, you've never met a Wallen before.
Got it. I'll look at the card, look to Excelsior. The brushstrokes are simple, minimalist, which means closer to the source, the core. This is a Trent name for sure, and I think this is the current holder. In the same way that my mother is currently Zadavin of Irix, this is the Wallen Kamuri.
Oh.
So this is, someone's taken notice.
Is that pleasing to you or disquieting?
I mean, we didn't sneak in here, so I'm sure Kamuri wants to know what a Ivirix is doing, and if it's not out of being hospitable, it's just out of genuine curiosity.
How unusual is it in terms of our lack of coordination and planning in our stay here?
It's not bad. It's not whoa, what are you doing? But I think that generally someone high in the 5 just crash landing on your rock or your space is not, it would make you curious. Why isn't Ivirix just appearing? Why weren't there missives? I mean, there's so many things I would have requested if I could have planned to be here.
The lack of an assistant or of an entourage announcing your arrival is somewhat unusual.
We don't move quietly, and that's to our benefit and to the benefit of our host.
Are we invited to this meeting, I assume?
Oh, I mean, this would not be so forward as to expect or entreat on my time. This is just Trent's recognizing Trent's.
Is it possible that accepting this calling card may provide us an opportunity to further cover our trail? And also, what is your intention, Zadavin? Are we to wait here? Are we to press forward?
I'm formulating a plan. I'm putting together, you've given me some great resources. I'm collating some of my own back channeling and such. So, I think within the hour, I think we'll be locked, loaded, ready to go.
You've been back channeling?
Oh, yeah, of course. Always back channeling, forever in kind of concert with alternative sources of information.
Oh, is it possible that any of those alternative sources of information are compromised by the conspiracy that is currently trying to kill you?
No problem. I think my back channels are pretty, locked
I'd be
in.
happy to double check.
No need, man.
I could run a background check.
No, I got it, man. I got it. I'm on top of it. I'm going to go get in the pool. I'm going to run and
It's
jump.
It's a little cold.
Oh, God, it's cold.
The Avirix technology is absolutely astounding. I haven't been able to sense any data outbound from the bungalow whatsoever.
I think that he is not actually back channeling. I think that he is waiting and
a ruse, plausible deniability.
Well, more trying to get his thoughts in order and doing some emotional processing.
I understand.
When anybody, especially important people, are doing emotional processing, it is best not to admit that you know that they're doing that.
Lie.
Be tactful.
Ha ha ha.
Be of service with your tactfulness, with your little lies.
Yes. Having been discovered breaking a cookie jar on the floor in the kitchen, a child must be tactful about their response.
Yeah, now you got it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Do you require protection here in this moment in your accompaniment of Lavandowska? Are we trying to spin a tale should we encounter the Kamuri family that would protect both you and he?
I think that right now he is, as I said, getting his thoughts together, but that we should come up with a plausible story about why we are suddenly at this resort with no entourage.
I am going to quickly start formulating a document that I will share Chi on about a extremely rare and expensive and exclusive service offered by Jenipar, which is a galaxy-wide life or death scavenger hunt.
Amazing.
And start to cross-reference every known point of contact. So in fabricating a lie, being like, if at any point something is known about us by a single individual or database, highest possible security would delineate that you should assume that can't at any time be known by all interested parties. Basically, if something is known by somebody, it can be known by everybody, and you have no way of stopping that. So being like, we were seen on Cargo Ada, we were seen here, this assassin was died and we didn't dispose of the body, this is the thing that happened here, all the way down and around, and start to formulate Gemis Octavo. They had a poll, they were airing out Jenipar, that needs to be part of it. So going in and being like, is there an explanation for why we are here that is a part of the service that Zadavin hired on Jenipar, which none of the other elements that we have encountered would knock off course? And I'm basically crafting a lie as fast as I can.
So as I lie on my pool floaty, loudly slurping the bottom of my electric pink cocktail, I make notes adding to his facts context that would make sense for the sort of immersive event that we have crafted before that would take someone off planet from Jenipar. The commoner experience, perhaps, where thrilling adventure finds you, where hired assassins are paid to threaten your life, where you have to go save a beautiful princess.
Amazing. I'm gonna save any amount of rolling about how this goes to a later date, because I gotta quibble. I got a quibble to pay off, but I don't want to use it yet.
Oh, no!
What?
That's great. You quibbled.
I did quibble. It's true.
Yeah, I don't want to bust up your lie yet.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Amazing. As you guys spitball and begin to weave this yarn, there's a knock on the front door. Keir Deglet lets himself into the front room. He can kind of see you guys off to the side in the pool area outside the side door. He holds up another big fishbowl of hot pink juice and kind of gestures towards Chi about it and waves a small envelope with a little gold seal on it. It's also in that pale flamingo pink. There's a theme, it's a color, it appears again, and he puts both of them down on that entry counter.
Thank you, as I'm steaming cheese garments, and I'll walk over and...
I can do that. Do you want me to... I also have a steamer. I can go get one.
I'm perfectly capable, thank you so much.
Is there anything else I can do? Do you need anything?
No.
Okay. And he looks deeply uncomfortable and runs away.
As he leaves, I do a small body language shoulder check forward where I'm like, back off.
He kind of stumbles into a decorative palm by the door. And then he gets a little shaken enough to do a mixture between like a bow and a curtsy and lets himself out the door, never fully turning his back on you. Having been sufficiently like, duped.
I'll go and get the things he left and inspect them.
Big fish bowl of extremely high proof, several juices, several alcohols, and a bunch of fruit and flowers floating in it. And then a small envelope. It just says Ayasa on the front.
I will deliver the letter to Chi, and I will bring the fishbowl over as well and say, a missive for you, Miss Tanka, and also for the assembled trio of us, an extremely dangerous drink.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I open the note.
You see it's like very quickly written in pencil. Chi, I didn't know if I was supposed to put your name or my name on the front. So I put my name so you would know who it was from. Just in that amount of time, she's already used up half the note. You have to flip to the back of this little card, and it just says, I was kindly escorted from the ship. Once I had to cut the engines because you've been there for a while. And then there's a small Post-it note like stuck to it with the rest of her writing that says, I'm staying in servants' quarters, but they're cool? With a question mark. There's no sign off. That's it.
Okay, good. I would like to take this opportunity to try and see if I can safely communicate with Ayasa and with Jennifer.
I think the moment you go to ping Ayasa, you're just hitting a dead line that makes you immediately go like, oh, that's why Ayasa had to send you a note. Like they're doing something to like very short range comms here that is, for the sake of the vibe, we don't want the electronic interference of short-range comms. So if there's messages to be passed, there's a network of people that will deliver notes for you.
Fine. All right, I'm going to go inside and take care of some business. I'll be right back. So I go inside, and I think I'm going to find, some of the hotel stationery and write a note to her, letting her know where our cabin is, our cabins are, that we're staying put, and I will let her know if we will make a move, that she can go use the second cabin if she'd like, but it sounds like she's having a good time where she is. And I say, keep it on ice.
As I see you writing down the location of our current cabin, I will offer and say, I could also go and transmit that message verbally. It doesn't seem that we have too much on our plate to do right now, in case we didn't want our location in writing.
That's true. I think that because this was already delivered to our cabin by Kier, whoever might intercept this already knows where we are, but...
Yes, I understood.
I'm sure she wouldn't mind an in-person check-in. I do feel bad about keeping her waiting. And then, how would I go about checking in with Jennifer? I think this is the first time that I would have had time or possibly a secure line to check in.
I will say, because of the level of subterfuge it took to bounce that call to get to speak to Zidovin, you're probably going to have to do something like that again if you want it to be a full secure call, which is fine. You've done it before. I'm not going to say that there's a degree of difficulty in which that doesn't happen. Just, it's one of those things where you're not going to be able to make an easy phone call from the hotel.
I think I would like to do that. I think that up until this point, it has been a hard balancing act of physical safety of myself and the people around me, and desperately needing to know what is happening there. And I think right now the math makes sense for me to make the call. So I throw a cover up on and I turn to XLZL and I ask, before you go, could we try to make a safe call to Jennifer?
Yes, we can. I will burn a bunch of grit to set up a secure line.
Love it, love it.
11 plus 1 is 12, queable.
That's true.
12 plus 1 is 13.
Okay, I think you're just going to spend 2 plus 1 health.
Establishing secure connection to Jenipar. And I will remind you once again that this goes through the home arena planet. And then, so we're
Essentially recording me.
We're instantaneously recording you. So they're creating a digital model of you in a brand new file. It would be like if I sent an email to somebody, they painted a picture of that email on a canvas and then took a picture of it on their camera and sent it to somebody. It goes fully analog after going digital to go digital again on the other side, essentially.
Yeah. Unrelated. Give me a will roll. I'm going to say this is going to be a difficulty of 10.
10 on the die.
Amazing.
Hey.
As you filter this call and sort of set up all of these incredibly, phenomenally complex simultaneous processes, because this works quite a lot like your augur power, you cannot help but be tapped into and pinging off other arena that are sort of in the line of your connection back to your homeworld and then out to Jenipar. And every time you feel like you have to close the idea of your ears, as you just get that warning again, over and over, apostate, watch out. It hasn't been sufficiently long since that last question went out that's not somehow still echoing in the minds of those that you encountered that know the arena known as Harnack. But there's no deleterious effect and you're able to make a connection. Chi, you wait. Eventually, you hear the sound of the phone picking up. Someone is on the line.
Do I hear any breathing?
You don't.
Madame Incott?
Gee, is that you?
Quick check. Is that her?
It sounds exactly like her.
It's me. Are you safe?
Hi. Question. What's my favorite color?
Turquoise. What's mine?
I don't know, but I'll probably guess that dark red from that one robe you wore every morning, since I'm assuming you picked turquoise because of my morning robes. Hi.
Are you safe?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Safe. Things aren't great here. How are you?
I'm safe. And
Define safe. 'Cause And you hear a sort of tinny sound of a recording being run back. 'Cause I'm looking at footage of you right now being escorted off-world with people with guns.
it gets so much wilder than that. But yes, I am safe. I'm physically safe and in a place that is secure enough and able to make plans and to scheme once again for the future of Jenipar.
I am so happy to hear your voice. The Gemis Octavo troops have not left here yet. So, perhaps your scheming should start with them? I can't tell if I'm telling you things you already know. I honestly thought you were a little bit dead. Not all the way.
The footage of my possible death has been greatly exaggerated.
You're saying this is a lie?
I was part of a poll of a member of the 5 families. That poll has gone awry.
Well, like a hostage?
Yes. I am no longer quite in that situation, but...
In my day, they would just pull the member of the family.
Yes, I know.
Very sloppy.
It has been...
Honestly, quite refined when they did it back. I remember there was... Oh, gosh.
Yes,
I think it was a cull, but it was maybe 12, 14? No, it's probably about 30 years ago.
Well...
And we were all sitting in a lounge. And you know what? It was so smooth. They killed that...
Yes.
I think it was a Coke. It might have been a Coca. It might have been a Gemis.
Well...
Might have been a Coca. Yeah. They didn't even stop playing the music.
Madame Mikat. They really don't make pulls and culls like they used to.
You know what? I keep saying that and everyone says, you're old-fashioned. Yes, agree. I'm glad we agree.
So...
I don't believe this is you anymore because we agree.
Listen, I just need to know that you and...
It was a Koga. I'm sorry. I'm here.
Are our people safe? What are the Gemas Octavo soldiers doing? Are they just occupying, or have they claimed ownership of Jenapar?
There's a very nice man named Kier outside of the door of my office, which is your office, who tells me everything is business as usual until he speaks or gets word from... Oh, goodness, what is her name? There's someone from Gemas Octavo.
Is it?
Hold on, I can remember. I have it written down.
And you hear her like shuffling through papers on your desk. You did not leave as many papers on your desk as you hear being moved on it now.
What are
Orders
you
of magnitude
doing in there? What have you done? What have you done to
I take notes so I can remember. If you are blessed enough to get to my age...
If you leave a paper trail, there's no way people can find...
Insult?
Insult. Yes. Okay, good. So if it's business as usual...
No, I wrote down insult.
Well, my hope is to get to speak with Insult. So please let everybody know to keep conducting business as usual. Jenapar is no good to them with a bunch of dead staff, but that is what is at stake here. So I must impress upon you the severity of what is going on with this occupation.
Okay. You know what? I ran the house that raised and trained you. You think I don't know how important it is to keep a cool head?
Yes, ma'am.
Get out! I'm having a conversation! Only cool heads here, Chi. Thank you.
Yes,
Sorry,
ma'am.
I'm not yelling at you. You're my boss.
I know. Well, please be careful.
Are you safe enough to tell me where you are, or is that...
I think it would be safer for you not to know where I am.
What do you mean? What could happen to me? I'm of an age. I'm pretty sure I'm immortal.
Okay,
at this
well,
point.
think of it as my peace of mind then.
Yes.
I will check in whenever I can. Just please keep the parlor rooms running, keep the apartments running. Be good to our glorious occupiers, and I will find us another patron for our green space, I promise you.
Okay, that's...
You're doing great.
I know I'm doing great, because no one's dead yet. You seem stressed.
No.
Also, why not negotiate with Insult?
That is the goal.
We need a friend.
Yes.
She's a friend with guns pointed at various parts of
Yes, we'll get there. I will take care of everything.
If you tell me I can get there if you need someone to help you with your negotiations.
No. It's just, I need somebody. I need you to keep Jenapar running.
I mean, it runs itself at this point. There's sex, there's physic, there's people punching people hard for amounts of money.
Well, make sure that the boys keep the fights running
I can
quietly.
Look, you tell your little friend Ayasa that when I ask for a break, I need her to not send me a message that says, come back early. I have business to go run.
My vacation was supposed to be... it's great that it wasn't all 3 weeks, but I just don't enjoy her irresponsibility. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I do. I will send you on an all-expenses-paid break after this, I promise.
A man pointed a gun at me.
Out of curiosity, what did you tell him?
Polite company. I would never repeat those words again.
Okay. All right. Well, please take care of yourself and take care of everybody else. I am alive. You can let that be known. And business as usual. Do you want people to
know you're alive?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Don't say anything about this conversation to anybody. All right?
Well, I did just yell at that man that I was on the phone.
Yes.
What do you want me to tell him?
You can tell him that you were yelling at a client.
You think I do client work? At this age? T-Tanka, you were the most disrespectful.
Yes, thank you.
I'm so glad you're alive.
Goodbye, Madam Akkad. I love you.
Bye. I love you.
She's delightful.
Thank you so much for that phone call.
You're welcome. How do you feel about the information gleaned from that phone call?
Very relieved.
Good.
Relieved. It feels like everything is on the right track. I know that something of that magnitude can be taxing for you. Is there anything we can do to help you recharge?
Yes, I should recharge.
Yes. Excellent.
And I'll walk over to an outlet. And this time, because I'm not unconscious, I'll just plug myself in and sit on like a sofa and spread my arms out wide and just sort of buzz and go, ooh, that's good.
Does it feel good? Is it pleasurable?
Yes, I programmed myself to like it.
Oh, now you have the ability to program yourself.
Within certain parameters.
Oh, fantastic.
This is essentially a relationship to food, I guess I should say. There are certain choirs that practice a beautiful form of stoicism, in which case they do not necessarily relate to this. The quality of electricity here is quite good, which is why I'm reacting this way. There are sources of dirtier power which are unpleasant, but there's no way for me to experience the pleasantness of this quite refined and clean energy without experiencing the unpleasantness of some fouler sources.
Absolutely.
But I like the swing.
Yes, of course. It is the disparity that really highlights the highs of life.
Do you see an opportunity to further Jenipar's position in the galaxy and its safety by forming a relationship with Zadavina Virax?
Would you think me mercenary if I said yes?
If you told me that you needed to be in the good graces of powerful people, I would understand it to the very core of my being.
Yes. Yes, I would. I have had to do a lot in order to protect the people and the places that I love. A lot of things I'm not proud of, and I quite like. Z, especially for a member of one of the 5 families. He is one of the kinder ones. But I think all of them still view human life as somewhat expendable. And if I can persuade him to see my life and the lives of those on Jenipar as less expendable, then I think that would be a net benefit for Jenipar. If you are willing to, because you do have loyalties to him and a friendship, I see, a budding friendship. If within the confines of those relationships you feel comfortable in any way helping me be in his good graces and the good graces of his cousin Isolde, I would be very grateful and in return would be happy to help you experience any amount of experiences that you are seeking.
The Arena are a multi-client organization, and as such have extraordinarily refined protocols for potential conflicts of interest. It would do well for me to say at this point in time that given the extremely fragile state of Zadavin's relationship to his family, and given the extremely fragile position of Jenipar in the ongoings preceding the formal beginning of the Durali, I do not foresee a conflict of interest on the horizon. It does not seem close at hand.
It's good to have statistical analysis to that effect. I also foresee that as well. However, if the time does come that there is a conflict of interest for you, are there any safeguards that I can request from you to persuade you to fall more onto the side of Jenipar?
Yellow and orange and blue on my LEDs as I smile, my little battery pack flushing up as I'm charging. One of several key protocol in the larger management of conflicts of interest between clients is a deference given to the potency of commitments made. I will say, I do not foresee a conflict of interest in what Master Avirix or you, Ms. Tanka, are pursuing here in the galaxy.
It's true.
I will say that Jenipar has made a much larger commitment than the House of Avirix.
That's good to know. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Z is bobbing in the pool right at the area where his feet can no longer touch the ground, vaping incessantly, and just trying to fight off this feeling of indecision and this sensation of feeling small, trapped. Excelsior presented him with all these options. None of them make sense because his mother, she's already finding an option, and he can't override her. And I think he's just trapped in this loop of trying to find space and size and the ability to act on his own intuition. And in a moment, takes one more just really long inhalation of the vape, puts his head underwater, exhales out smoke, water mixing, comes back up, and is going to walk defiantly out of the pool. Excelsior,
My man.
big moves only. I'm going to throw you my vape. Hold that. 30 minutes a day, max. Finding the phone. Phone in the room. Where's the phone in the room? Pick up the phone. Here?
Hello?
I need a 7 p.m. reservation at the ice sculpture bullshit for me and Wallen Kamuri tonight.
Done?
Thank you. Hang up. Chi,
I poke my head out of the bedroom, half changed.
what's your plan tonight?
I was going to just sort of do some research and then maybe the ice sculptures.
Great. I'm having dinner with Kamuri. If you want to roll, please join us. If not, totally cool. We need to talk first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, yes, I'll see you at dinner.
Great. I'm gonna walk out of the room into a bedroom, close the door, and exhale. Okay, come on, man. You fucking got this. You got fucking. All right, here we go. And it's just kind of more pacing, but now out of sight. No one gets to watch me pace anymore.
You are in this room. It feels too small. It's too small and too dark and a little too plush. Like every surface that you would lean on or touch wants to absorb you and absorb whatever you're feeling. This would feel plush in a nice way if you felt anything other than the way you feel exactly right now, but it feels like every surface is asking you to sink into it and lose momentum.
Walking out of the room, back outside. Excelsior, I'm walking down to the lobby. You want to grab a drink?
Let's go.
Come on.
I'm going to fall right into pace with you, and I'm going to look and say, because I cannot refuse a direct order to give you your vape if you ask for it, I have planted a microscopic bomb in the vape that will detonate.
Don't do that.
It will literally be fine,
don't do
my
that.
guy.
It will just
It will literally be fine.
Dude, I will exercise self-discipline. Hold on, I'm not wearing any clothes.
It's keyed to a 30-minute timer.
No bomb. I'm going to walk back to the room to get dressed.
I think hold on. I need some stupid roll. Give me a charm roll.
Okay.
Difficulty 6, you want to roll low?
4.
Okay. I think you hear two birds alight on no bomb, but it doesn't catch like it could have. Just
Thank God, dude.
one bright, like, black eye surrounded by blue feathers goes, no bomb?
No fucking bomb. No bomb. No bomb.
And it disappears.
All right.
Makes everyone else uncomfortable.
Fine. I'll go with my backup plan, which is diminishing the vape's battery to only last for 30 minutes.
That's perfect. Thank you. And I'm going to head back, get dressed, and then just go wait in the lobby. I just don't want to be in the room anymore.
Chi, the note to Ayasa, if you still choose to send it, you can call Kier to, like, run over. You can run it over yourself.
I'll send it with Kier. I hand it to Kier and I make sure to let him know to hand it to her directly and make sure that she opens it and reads it like in front of him. I don't care if she says she is going to read it later. Please have her open it up right then.
Okay, so
Much
I won't leave
appreciated.
until I know that
Yes.
she's read the whole thing.
Yes, thank you.
Should I report back here to let
No,
you know
no,
that she's
no,
read?
That's all right.
Okay.
You know, we'll check in with you later. Accommodations have been lovely.
Thank you so much. And his eyes are upward. I choose to believe that you didn't finish changing yet, so he's
Yes.
just sort of eyes on the sky.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And
Great,
once
thank
again,
you.
backs into the palm, not out of embarrassment, but out of like a sense of propriety and general hassle, and backs out of this bungalow again and takes off.
I finish changing and I will go down to the lobby. I have opted for something a little more timeless and classic, a lot subtler than the flashy fashion that I see in this resort. It's a pearl pink, sort of mermaid style gown. I have the records on file of my skin tone when I've had a couple of days to tan and be out and about in the sun. Long hair, dark brown, and I think just feeling a lot more refreshed and so much more relaxed and relieved.
Zadavin. The nice thing about this is it's a high traffic area for people with enough money and maybe access to this new Orem to get here, but they're not important enough to recognize you. So you are seeing flows of affluence nowhere near the wealth that you and your cohort move at, but it feels a little familiar, and you get the like strange benefit of being a stranger here. Even though people are trying to move like you have that like strange experience of seeing families with like artificially dark tans trying to copy some of the aesthetics of like your home system and that binary star. They copy it badly. You can see like weird unnatural tints under the like strange tone. It's a little too orange and red. Anyone in your family or from your like cast of Ivirex, the tones make sense because you've evolved to stand the bright light of your binary stars. Everyone else that goes there turns that like awful pink red and burns under the suns that fostered you. You see poor imitations of fashion that you and your friends and cousins cared about a couple years ago, sort of bastardized and made palatable to the masses. But I think in that level of just before it becomes contempt-worthy, that these are strivers, and at least that level of hunger and ambition here in this lobby makes sense because you know exactly what everyone here wants, which is to be known for being here, so they can go back and brag about it. Reminds you a little bit of Jenapar, though the intentionality is the same. There is that sense of revelry, but it's not to make the most of the current moment they're in. Chi, I think you can feel it quite keenly. Everything about this place is about remembering the feeling of it and being here so you can tell the story that you were here wherever you return to after. It's so pulled away from being present. It's the opposite of home.
A lot of photo booths.
Yes, they're all branded. It's a whole thing. It's like very much to be able to be like, I've been here, you know? There's a whole like economy of people who fake photos of being in spaces like this. And so the photo booths are like one of the few ways to be like, I was here, guaranteed, I paid full sticker price kind of shit.
Yes, it's printed with the different logos and labels, and there's the backdrops that are very specialized for
I think
it.
I heard a child crying near some dolphin rides because they were arguing about the photo packages.
That's where they get you. I mean, honestly, rooms are cheap compared to dolphin photo packages.
And it's right about now that a young woman, she has that same like harried flush that you recognize in Kier's behavior and countenance on a shorter, wider frame. And she's wearing a flamingo pink polo dress that goes down to her knees with little sneakers. She looks at the three of you, immediately moves towards you, Z, and just says, your 7 p.m. table is here and Mr. Kamuri is waiting for you.
Fantastic. And my associates will be joining me.
Oh, it was a table for 2?
I'm going to stand up and start walking.
God.
We really appreciate.
You don't
Thank
even
you.
see her. The
yes,
moment
right.
Z began to move and you went to address her, she is booking through the crowd to try to figure this out.
We really appreciate. Oh,
Gone.
wonderful.
Gone. Gonna do her best to fix it. Z, it takes you maybe 30 seconds to kind of wind through the crowds of people sitting until you see a little hand flag you over. There's a man sitting. You can't tell if tonally, like if he's got deep brown skin or he's just extremely tan or has a really well done false tan, but full cheeks, full figure. His hair is just beginning to go like salt and pepper gray at the temples, but is otherwise dark, sandy blonde. No facial hair. His eyes are probably more lilac than strange blue. He's wearing like a dark seafoam, sort of jade-colored seersucker suit with a brilliant flamingo pink pocket square, and then on the opposite side of his chest, this suit in the late first expansion style, which is honestly, it looks kind of stuffy and formal because it's thousands of years out of the current vogue, but he wears it well as if he dresses like this every day. You see that stylized house sigil, the profile of a flamingo done over in pink enamel over carbon black steel. And he just gives a little wave. He's sort of sitting to the side of the table, like he's pushed back and away from the table a little bit, maybe from his like stomach and legs, but he also has like crossed his leg at the knee and he's gently resting his hands on his knees. He's made himself very comfortable in a space with too many people in a way that shows you without being intimidating that this space, crowded though it may be, is fundamentally in his mind his.
Love it. I think as Z notices the wave, soft smile, honestly slowing his pace now that he knows where he's headed. I'm wondering if you will allow me to make a will roll.
Ooh.
I'm desperate to know if on a glance I can clock this man's vices, sex, drugs, wealth, food, whatever is his preference.
Oh, that is excellent. Okay, I have to make this kind of hard.
Love it.
So I'm going to say the difficulty for this is an 11.
Okay.
I would probably consider this a sense motive.
Hey, if you consider it, so do I.
Like sensing those nasty motives?
Yes. What darkness do you keep, brother? I'm going to burn 6 grit, so I need at least a 2, but my preference is for a 5. First roll's a 10.
Okay.
Second roll's a 5. We'll go with the 10. So, total of 16 as I clock what this motherfucker does when the sun goes down.
Amazing. Wow. Oh, this is so good. I'm going to say 3 and then you can give me the 4th.
We
and
love
whatever
it.
you say gets to be true too.
Great.
If you had grabbed either of those fish bowls and like gotten a drink of it or tried like the fruit basket that was in the room. Nothing here was grown here and nothing is natural here. So you can taste the like artificiality of the alcohol inside of fruit that was shipped off world that tastes a little overly ripe or underripe, like trying to get those like weird timings to make sure that nothing rots in transit so nothing tastes quite as good as it could. This is someone whose primary vice is good taste. He has tremendous taste. You can see like in the broken blood vessels on his cheek and just a little bit across his nose, he likes good alcohol. You can tell from his like comportment and the way he kind of sits back in the chair. This is someone who constantly is pushing back after like a nice big meal and just has that like posture to him whenever he sits at a dinner table. Like he has eaten well and will eat well again. I think easy vice pickup. Yeah. You're going to see it in the like gentle fold of his hands. In the very corner in the webbing between his first finger and thumb. They are incredibly well covered, but you do see like little pinpricks from some sort of needle physic that he enjoys. He clearly doesn't work too hard about covering them up, so it's not a heavy, like, terrible vice, but just enough to maybe cover it with a little bit of concealer before you walk out the door and try to let a tan do the rest of the job.
Smart.
And that fourth one, that's all you.
He has like a size fetish. He likes like being very tiny while being pleasured by something very large, or being very large while being pleasured by something very small.
I like that. How could you tell?
That's a great question. What on a person
it's just
screams size fetish?
Here's the thing: we cannot grok the fucking deep calculus of intuition. There's just something.
Sometimes you just know a guy's a foot guy.
Yes.
Listen.
Okay, I'm just saying though.
I think
Z is very tall.
He has a pair of thong sandals that
With his
where you
seersucker sandals.
Yes, with a seersucker sandal, he's wearing a pair of thong sandals, and you can tell. I can tell just by the fact that the thong, like the actual thing that slips in between his toes, is fucking massive. This guy likes that pressure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think he remains seated. Again, this isn't a business meeting, but you can tell that his stature is not very tall. And Z, you are quite tall. So there might even be like a gentle clearing of throat.
Yes.
Where he's considered something briefly untoward and then moves through it. But what you see on his face is truly a guileless pleasance where he just seems genuinely happy to have been able to carve out a little time to just speak person to person while you're both on world.
Fantastic. Z picking up on those tendencies, those interests, I think feels calmer knowing that he knows something about the man he's about to speak to. I think I'm gently going to put my hand on Chi's upper arm and whisper in her ear, sit on his side of the table. No need to lay it on thick. I'm going to turn to Excelsior. Excelsior, do not freak this guy out with all the stuff that you say sometimes.
As you wish.
Thanks, man. And then I'll turn, hands open, Wallen.
Hello. It's so,
Zadavan. Yes.
Hi.
I mean, I'm not the Zadavan, so
Z, I've had the pleasure of meeting your mother.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Hi. Oh, it's so lovely. I apologize for not necessarily knowing who I was about to encounter. Please sit. And he gestures for you to sit across from him. And there's just that 8 seconds, which is just a little too long as you two have to wait for this little polo-dressed worker to have brought over chairs for the two of you.
As we just cross into awkward pause territory, I am going to turn to Chi and very under my breath go, oh, one more thing that I forgot to mention. Just to cover us that we're not uncomfortable waiting as I finish up a bit of business with Chi.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. It's yes, absolutely. I'll take care of that later.
There's a little smirk on Wallen's face. And this move isn't necessarily for this system, but I want all three of you to take +1 forward in continuing conversation with him as he sees the little moment that you've provided for him, Excelsior, and appreciates a genteel way to make a moment smooth and effortless.
Never look at a table at which you do not have a seat. Is deep in the protocol of the arena. So yeah, just putting eyes on Chief. Yeah. Great.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for allowing us to join. I'm Chi Tanka from Jenipar.
Oh, it's so lovely. From Jenipar.
Yes, and I have learned so much from
your arrival. And he covers your hand with both of his, and he very specifically kisses his own hand instead of yours.
Yes,
it's a polite thing. He doesn't want to.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
That's classic protocol. I am honored that you would put me in the same category. We are still such a fledgling city, and
fledgling, but upstart in the best possible way.
I truly thank you. I had lovely conversation with Keir Deglet, who's been just absolutely on top of things. Thank you.
That's good to know. Thank you. I will pass that along.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for joining us.
Yes, and this is
As he finishes, I'd like to seamlessly just take some water from an ice bucket next to the table and just pour people's waters and go, Excelsior, a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you are so kind. Do you want to keep your rent?
No, I like to keep mine out in the open.
Oh, that's delightful. I mean, please. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Oh, you even know the little wrist flick. A delight.
A kindness. Thank you. And I will look and nod at Z, which I kind of just do as if it's a formal thing I do after any time anyone else speaks to me.
Well, Mr. Virex, if that's a little easier to say.
Much easier.
What brings you to this little world? I would have rolled out a pink carpet for you had I known.
Wallen, do not worry about it. I think my only request is that you got to let me know where you're keeping the good alcohol, because I'll tell you what's in the room will not cut it.
Oh, thank goodness. We had some lanies on here.
Oh, of course.
A little while back, and they can't tell the difference between like a nice Merlot and dishwater.
Well, no, of course, exactly. I think sometimes I have Excelsior go get the water out of the toilets for when we have lanies over.
You get it.
Exactly. So, Wallen, I'm in the middle of a call, and I am looking for a way out, and you happen to be my way out. And I think that this is... I think it is an incredible opportunity that's brought the two of us together. You know what I mean? Big moves only. You know what I mean?
Big moves only.
You know what I mean?
This man, despite his tan, has somehow managed to hit flamingo pink under a medium brown and is watching you. He looks like the birds that populate this place. And I think you have that feeling in this moment that he might just go full Lorekeeper in a second and just repeat the words you say and sprint off into the woods.
I think as I see that happen, I will burn every piece of grit in my body to just hold his gaze and stop talking.
Give me a will roll. The difficulty is just, let's say it's an 8. You have a +1.
Great.
To just kind of mad dog this man into whatever vibe you need him to hit.
Can I help in this moment?
Please tell me how.
When Zdovin says I'm in the middle of a call, I just want to flush my cheeks like I'm blushing and go, like this is all such an adventure for us.
I sort of match Zdovin's casual nature, and I nod, and I amend to the document that Excelsior and I have been working. I delete the whole last paragraph and put, told Wallen Kumuri that we are in a coal.
I changed the name of the document to start with parentheses dead document and leave a comment saying fucked LOL less than 3.
Yeah, go ahead and add a +2 as the homies really come through on whatever the fuck this energy is. Give me that roll.
You got it. That's a 6 + 2 for an 8.
exactly what you needed.
That's right.
You freeze, stare him down. He rolls through a set of beautiful colors in his cheeks. His eyes don't blink for such a long time that you have like a really strong sense of, yeah, his eyes aren't that shade of blue that looks purple. They are lilac. They have a little bit of that like tapetum lucidum cat reflection off the back of his retinas that you can see because his eyes are so open and unblinking. And then eventually, like a miracle, like a baby being born, he breathes and laughs along with you.
Excuse me, waitress. We get drinks for all of us? Thank you.
He grabs her hand. Good drinks. Please bring good drinks.
Oh, thank you, Wallen.
Master of Eric's, you're in the middle of a call.
I'm in the middle of a call right now. And so, I mean, I think fortune has brought the two of us together because that means we get to work together to figure out how to get me out of it. Because one of two things is true. Either one, you are trying to kill me, you're a part of it, you're aware of it, and you're going to call the people who are trying to kill me, and I'm going to die. Or you get big ups on me by supporting me through this call. So, which side do you fall on?
I think in return, he starts to grow really still. And like again, those big lilac eyes are watching you. And they watch you for a really long time and narrow at your inflection and try to stare past this bravado and enthusiasm that you're showing. Let me start off by telling you maybe just a little bit about me.
Oh, why not?
I'm from a line of Kamuri. My family is, we're the terraformers, sort of the five.
And good ones.
Hey, you're living and breathing. I think we did our job. Our family has a fun little thing that we like to do, though. There are different orders and grades of terraformability of places. It's a process that takes about 50 to 100 years to get to a third order, a perfectly done planet that would be as close to Earth protocols as possible. It's the dream. It rarely gets there, but you gotta. Big swings only.
Big swings only.
Some planets, once you start terraforming, you learn a little bit about why they were the way they were and why they weren't inhabitable before. In my family, we love... I mean, look, there's a lot of pink here, so I guess it's not that big of a surprise. There was a bird on Earth called a flamingo. An extremophile, a polyextremophile, actually. It was never an apex predator, but it learned to survive in such extreme environments that whatever wanted to kill it and eat it had to survive extremely acidic or basic or temperature-wise, absolutely fucked areas. The primary lake in Africa that they bred on was enough to calcify and preserve other animals that made the mistake of drinking the water. So, you know, it's a little Kamuri joke of ours that every now and then we find a place that won't quite take to terraforming like you want it to, but there's a lesson on every world. And we leave a couple of our family members behind to see if there's any evolutionary development that could come of finding a way to survive in an extreme environment.
Right, and you take the resources that are available to you and you eat them and then become something grand and colorful.
Like the shrimp.
Yes.
You are a delight.
I look at Z and I put on his glasses so that only he can see. These guys are obsessed with birds.
I think that Z won't be able to hold back and will laugh quietly.
Like the shrimp. My line just recently returned to the greater braid of the Kamuri.
Oh.
Was on a little world called Helvet. It circled an incredibly loud star.
Loud?
Yeah, you wouldn't think a star would be loud until you live there. And then
like you can hear it during the day?
You can't even tell that you hear it. There's something about the rotation of it. Look, I'm not maybe the best scientist in my family, but there's something in the way it spins or the way the radiation comes off of it. Can't hear shit. But it makes you really good at realizing that when people want to yell to be heard, they over-express in order to show you what they're feeling. Becomes a bit of a pantomime. So the talented shrimp that we ate off of that world was the ability to read people incredibly well, now that it's quieter. And I want you to know that I've done my best to read you as best I can.
Tell me the tale you see.
Oh, I think I'll keep a little bit of that to myself, but I only tell you that in order to watch your reaction as I say, truthfully, I have nothing to gain by being a part of your family's internal cull. It has nothing to do with me.
Internal, though.
I mean, pulls are external.
Of course.
If I wanted something from your beloved and well-respected family, I'd kidnap you myself, put you up at, I'd put you in the same bungalow. I'd just probably keep you a little drunker.
Yeah.
And call your mama and see what arrangements we could make. But I gain nothing from killing you, so I have to assume. Why would anyone from any other family want to kill you?
I mean, that's a great place to start.
So I'll put some cards on the table and hope that my face is emoting enough over the noise of
The
these
Hukanua ice sculpture competition?
I mean, you know we invented that like 20 years ago, right?
Ice sculpture?
No, you're funny. You're a funny man.
My friends laugh at all my jokes. They do, I swear.
I'm not laughing because that's not a joke.
Absolute cards, these ones.
Absolute cards.
I see why you bring them around.
This is how we play.
Phenomenal.
Thanks for joining our game.
Well, if it could be any more obvious, I reached out hearing that there was an Avirex here because I would like to make an inroad with your family. I've met your mother once at a dinner, but we did not spark any meaningful relationship. I was hoping to do that with you, so...
Hey, that is a tough rock to terraform, I'll tell you that. Thank you, Chi.
I get it. Go ahead and give me a sense motive roll. The difficulty is going to be an 8.
That's a 12.
Amazing. Him being so upfront about, I reached out to you because I want a relationship, makes sense with the distance with which he approached you and the kindness with which he is moving through this space. You would expect some level of caginess or double speak if he was hiding something. It truly feels like he's not. At this point, I think a tray of just 4 glasses of brown liquor have showed up, and he's immediately holding his and warming his snifter in his hands. I don't have any of your other family members with which to conspire, so I'm not trying to kill you. My help, I would hope, would be the beginning of perhaps myself becoming a friend of the family.
Oh, I'd like to believe that as well. That this here, the reason I'm on Avana, is to meet you. And for the two of us to start a journey together amongst the stars.
Oh, you're one of those.
What could I say?
Sir, I have been single for too long.
Oh, no.
Don't do this to me.
Hey, we have not drank
you
enough
start
for
this.
that. We have not drank
The
enough
night
for
is
that.
young, and he throws back that entire snifter and
Okay.
snaps and points at his glass.
I will keep up with him.
I help hook up Excelsior to...
I'll hook up to you in this moment.
Okay.
Because I think you're going to go slower, and that's sort of more my vibe right now.
Yeah.
Great. Well, are there bounties on all 3 of your heads, or are you just sort of here for the ride?
We're along for the adventure, you could say.
I serve at the pleasure of Master Avirex. Master Avirex, the documents you asked for, and I'm going to slide over to you at your discretion. I produce a number of actuarial tables about how many culls are successful after 2 failed attempts, right? Because I'm assuming that most culls that succeed in the first try, which would have been the grenade in Juarez.
Yeah.
The second of the assassin following us to the ship, essentially. And be like, here's the number of culls that fail after 2 attempts. Here's the number that succeed on a 3rd attempt in ratio to all possible cull attempts. And then we'll throw out an actuarial table that's essentially how likely you are to discover the person that is responsible for a cull, which is sort of like our game at this point, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, how often does the conspiracy come unraveled after 1 attempt? How often does it come after 2? And we'll just slide those to Z at the table for his use.
I'll gesture to them and say, this is some hard data that Excelsior provided just to show that us getting into bed together, not like that.
Hey, night's still young. Let a man try.
Getting into bed together is not a short-term solution. It's a long-term one.
Okay. Well,
The numbers are on our side.
yeah, and he's going to like lean over. I think he makes just a real naked attempt to like put a hand on your hand.
I allow it in this moment.
Yeah, but just to view a table, so he just
Yes.
gently scoots your hand away. I mean, all of this makes 2 failed attempts. Yeah, once you hit sort of anything in this gray block, after a couple attempts, like either they're going to give up and quit or they're going to give themselves away. Seems sloppy. If you
Seems
don't
sloppy.
Look, I'm not going to say that I myself would ever stoop so low as to cull any member of my family. But if I did, I certainly, the only person that would have ever known about it would have been them in the moment of my beautiful victory.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, you're going to be able to figure out who that is, but it seems a little slapdash. And frankly, from what I know of your family, I'm a little disappointed.
Hey, you're disappointed.
Okay, so then my question is, a cull on Kyrie, why would they not attempt it while you were, I mean, forgive me for assuming, if you are the owner and operator of Jenipar, I assume you were there enjoying your time.
Very much so.
Why not make a strong, powerful play in the midst of your vice of choice, which would be...
Oh, you're asking.
I mean, I gotta try.
I mean, buy the man dinner first, sir.
I'm trying. The service is slow tonight. Everyone's watching the ice sculptures.
I think we have many questions about the logistics and the sloppy nature of this cull.
Countless. I think the place I'm landing on is one, I'm sitting across from a friend, not a foe.
Okay.
And 2, I'm also sitting across from someone who could make my experience here on Havana a lot better.
You are correct on both counts, sir. I guess then my question would simply be, what do you want to do about it? Not to belabor an animal analogy after speaking so fondly and extensively of birds, but you got your fight, your flight, and your freeze.
Well, I'm going to veer. Whatever I choose to do, I'll win.
Oh, I like that confidence.
I thought you might.
Incredible. Well, now that we're friends, I can say that from one Trent to another, our abilities are wildly underestimated. We are a distributed empire, but an empire nonetheless. I lay at your feet, Master of Erex, whatever you need in order to be successful. We take care of our friends.
Well, thank you, Wallen. I would indeed call us friends.
And he offers you a hand.
And I take it. I think at that point, Zadavin leans back and is just going to focus on the interpersonal enjoyment of each other's company.
I just want one more roll. Your difficulty is going to be a 9. I want you to tell me what you would like to roll just as you are settling into this moment. If there's like any punctuation you want to put on this blossoming of a relationship with House Kamuri.
We'll make it a charm roll.
Yeah.
I had 14. I burned 6, brings me to 8. So we'll burn another 6. As much as this conversation began with Zadavin announcing that he's being called, that he is playing defense against someone who is attempting to take his life, even with that radical candor, the punctuation I want to end this interaction with is leaning into that attraction that Wallen has for Zadavin. It is that space of like, you want me. You want me. I'm running, but you want me.
I love that.
With a 2, we're only going to get to 8.
I'm pretty sure I said you had a +1 forward on this man for the duration of this.
And so that makes it a total of 9.
It's so much easier once you understand what people want. That's why this room, crowded though it may be, is so comfortable. You understand them as strivers and you know what they want. And the man sitting across from you is a peer, a Trent of greater renown within his family than you are within yours. But he is very much a creature of this room, a striver. And just as you said, he wants you. And what wouldn't he lay at your feet in order to secure this opportunity? And you can work with that. The 3 of you enjoy a lovely dinner with a perfectly lovely man and some frankly disappointing ice sculpture. It was really hyped, and it's just sort of large fruits and so many flamingos.
The closest that I get to ruining the dinner is how visibly depressed I become when you tell, like halfway through the ice sculpture competition, that they make these every night. That, like, it's like, oh, this is like...
It's the same 6 guys.
It's the same 6 guys. The hotel pays them. It's framed like a competition, but it's just staff members. And that guy always makes that swan. And that guy always makes that penguin. And that guy, it's just like...
100%.
Oh, no.
Excelsior.
Sorry.
Change your colors. New colors.
It's hard to be happy.
New colors. Hey, I need you to throw a little yellow in that red, all right? Throw a little yellow in that red.
All right. Yes, here we are.
A pleasant orange, a sunset orange.
A lovely. I look like a blood orange margarita, but I don't. But I think I like open the menu again to cover the tears, which I just cannot stop on my face.
But not everything needs to be an exceptional, once in a lifetime experience. Sometimes things can just be fanciful.
But if they're gonna make them do something this sad, they should just let them go home. They shouldn't advertise something this sad. A performance should be from the heart.
It takes a solid 2 hours for you to wrap up this depressing but delicious meal. By the time you return, Ayasa is occupying the other bungalow. You see schematics for the arabesque are on that receiving table when you first get into the room. The ship has been refueled. There's notes from on-site mechanics for some minor repairs and wear and tear that were taken care of gratis. You see that like every point of light in this room, especially like the recessed lighting where you can't see like the bulbs because they're kind of behind interesting angular architecture, glow with that like faint corally, flamingo-y Kamuri pink, and your stay becomes somehow even more comfortable as you are now put firmly in the pocket of your new friend, Wallen, who has committed to taking care of you. There is one more card left on the table. It looks like the calling card from before, but it's not just like laminated cardboard. It's like a plastic drop card that you now see on that old-fashioned telephone. There's like a really thin slit that if you were to drop this card through, you'll reach him directly. That is up to you to use at any point you would like to make a direct and private connection with him specifically. But I think all of that, and whatever comes next, the plans you will make, the game that you now have a much, much better chance of winning,
It's a story for another day.
That was Erika Ishii as Chitanka, Brennan Lee Mulligan as Excelsior, Lou Wilson as Zadava Navirix, and Abria Iyengar as everyone and everything else. Solari is produced by Worlds Beyond Number, edit and sound design by Big Giant Head Productions, and score by Will Savino. For even more stories like this, join us on our Patreon. We'll see you by the fireside.
Worlds Beyond Number, The Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One original soundtrack is available now at worldsbeyondnumber.com.